I'm doing something different today. I'm making blueberry muffins, but I'm not doing it any other way. Well, not a normal way. I'm following a recipe which I've not done before, and I'm interested to see how that goes. So I have pre-measured everything. I've weighed, to save time, I've measured out all my ingredients. Now these ingredients, I've found they only make 6 muffins, but I think that's because they think muffins are cupcakes. So I doubled everything on this list. I'll put a link in the description of the ingredients, and I will put it at the beginning of the video so you know what I've used. For my blueberry muffins, I'm using frozen blueberries, which are fine. You don't need fresh ones, they work perfectly fine. So let's do this. I'm excited. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Right, I've got all my ingredients there. I've got my butter, which I have softened. It's been out all night, but I did pop it in the microwave on, I think it was 300 watts for about 15 seconds. Little bursts, don't do it, overdo it. Pop that in your bowl. It is kind of squishy soft, it's not hard. And then it says here, oh, I forgot, preheat the oven 180 degrees. Gas 6, yeah, 180 degrees fan oven, gas 6. And then 50, 60, 70, 80, there we go. I'm going to move my oven tray down so I've got more room. So where were we? Right. Beat the butter and caster sugar together until pale and fluffy. Here it goes. As I said, I've doubled up all these ingredients, so it should make 12 muffins, not 6. Oh, I've always got my spatula in the way. Here we go. Whee! Bit higher. Go on. I wish I'd used the stand mixer now. Oh well, on we go. On this channel, I always say I film the good with the bad. So I've switched to my stand mixer because that little one wasn't cutting it. So I'm going to carry on in here. So much better. So beat that and light, pale and fluffy. Stop it periodically to scrape down the side of the bowl to get an even mix. I'm wearing the sugar. Nothing new. So the harder you beat, the creamier it gets. Lush. Back in we go. Another few minutes. Getting creamier. That's because I'm beating it so hard. Right. I wonder if that's pale enough. I don't know. I should know. Being a baker and all that. More scrape down. Spatulas really are your best friend. This is mine. It's called Harry. Do you name inanimate objects? Because I do. I name spiders in the house. We've got one in the cupboard at the bottom of the stairs, and he's called Dave. Common name I know, but he's called Dave. Max, my cat, likes to play with him and just torment him. That's quite enough beating for one day. Wow. Till later. It's Sunday after all. Right. I have pre-cracked my eggs because I don't want the embarrassment of cracking an egg and getting shell in it. So, no, we don't want shell in our mixture and have to pick it out and then, yeah. So, step 2. Add the eggs and beat in for 1 minute and then mix the yogurt, vanilla extract and milk. I'm using extract, not essence. So I've bought this eye-wateringly expensive Nielsen Macy vanilla extract. It's about £9 in supermarkets, a certain orange supermarket, beginning with S. So that was about £9, but it's worth spending the money on that decent extract because it really does help with the flavouring. So, on with the show. So yeah, add the eggs and beat in for 1 minute. I'm going to do one at a time, I think. This time, remove spatula. Plop, one at a time. And then sort of beat on a low speed. Because any faster and it could split and go all curdly. Ugh. We don't want curdly. The word of the day is curdle. I'm gonna plop in one more. Oh, I say, morning. I'm beating the eggs in. Now, I ain't one to gossip, but these eggs are a bit eggy. So, what's next? Oh, we're on step 3. Because I've doubled the mixture, there's, well, lots of it. Good old kitchen roll. It's there for any spills you might have. Last egg, in you go. Whap that speed up a little bit. Now I'll go a bit curdly, but that's normal. Curdly. It's quite enough of that. Right, I'm going to get my bowl back that I started with earlier. The one I had to ditch because the mixer was rubbish. Well, it wasn't rubbish, it just wasn't good enough for that particular task. It's a KitchenAid, it's brand new, so I'm just getting used to what I can do with it. So, step 3, combine the flour, baking powder and bicarb in a bowl with 1/4 teaspoon fine salt. Then tip this into the wet ingredients and stir in. So, me being me, I've done my flour, bicarb and baking powder. So what am I doing now? Combine in a bowl with 1/4 teaspoon fine salt. I'm just going to give that a little twist. That's about right. So I'm going to sift. I'm going to sift it. I'm going to sift it in. After scraping my beater. Oh, I'm getting into this now. I think I've just found my new way. Right. Talk naturally to camera. That looks a bit curdled, but it's fine. La la la. This is step 3, so this is the last kind of step now. Do I need this bowl? Don't think I do I? Goodbye. Right. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was sieving, wasn't I? I was sieving. Lush. So the only thing about baking is the washing up afterwards. It just piles up. So I won't be doing that. Well, I will, because I'm the only person here. Right. Fold in. Stir in. Whoa. Now how messy can I get this? I'm messy. Now, because it's so wet, just fold that in. I missed out the yogurt and milk. I made mistakes. Absolutely made mistakes. Oh, dearie me. Back in here we go then. Sod it. Nothing's perfect. This is the second time I've made blueberry muffins, so please forgive me. I hope these turn out okay now that I've forgotten that vital step. Thing with recipes is, always read them. I printed it for a reason and I didn't read it. Well, not properly, I skim read it, if that's even a word. Skim read. Dearie me, people. So that actually rescued it, that's fine. So I've got it's a bit of a doughy consistency now. You'll find lots of air bubbles in it. There's lots of, whoa, that's thick. That's what she said. I had to get that in there. It's said so many times on certain channels on YouTube, so I had to get that in there. Right, this little thing, I love you, but you're gonna have to go. I'm gonna swap it. Now this is more wooden. La da da. Ugh, it's the cleaning up afterwards. Right, I'm going to do the blueberries now. I'm doing them last because they are frozen, which means they're in the freezer. So I'll take my scales, take my bowl, refer back to ingredients. I need 125 grams, that's 250 grams in this one, because I've doubled it. La 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 la. Ah, it's a battery low. Bear with. Ditch those, batteries low. Luckily, I found spares. This is the old scales. Right, this one's low as well, but I don't care. Yes, right, where was it? 250 grams. Remove muck. $2.38, that's all I've got. I'll have to do, won't it? It doesn't matter, it won't harm the muffins in any way, shape or form. So, in we go with those. Now I'm going to fold those in gently because the warmth of the batter will melt the ice around the blueberries. This is stiff. So I don't mind a couple of purple swirls in my batter. I'm not sure if that sounds dirty or not. Right then. Toss to one side. So we're back. Now, I had a bit of a clean up because I'm a bit bleh about that. So I've lined 12 muffin cases. I've got these, there's a pack of 50 tulip cases by Scrumptious. They are chocolate brown and they're on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. These are awesome if you want to make bakery style muffins, and that's what these are going to be, hopefully. So yeah, I'll link that below. So we've got our batter. It's going to be a bit stiff. So messy. That's me, I'm just messy. It'll really help you if you had a large ice cream scoop and a spoon. Now, plonk that there. What I'm going to do is take a level scoop, hold the case because it will just plop out, and then nice level scoop, one in each. They will rise because they've got lots of baking powder and bicarb in. I don't think I need the spoon for a minute. That one's going to be really blueberry-y. Blueberry-y. So I don't feel that mixed very well. Yeah, it's got a bit of a purple tinge now, but that's fine because it adds to the character. Bit of prettiness, I find. So, on with the show now. At the end of all this, I hope I've got enough. I should have. There's plenty left. Hopefully with the spares at the end, if there's any spare mixture, I can just top it up. So these, and I discovered these ice cream scoops for batter a couple of weeks back, and I'm hooked. I can't not do it any other way now. Yeah, some of my papers are a little bit bent up, but just get your scoop in there and then release. It's not too bad. Getting there, Blueberry. I always find it easier, sounds a bit silly really, but get the scoop in at an angle like that and then let go. A little tip that I've learnt. These will rise quite tall, so because my mixture is quite thick, which is normal. Right, I've got some left over, so well, a little teeny bit left over. So any that haven't got much in, just going to use my spoon. So that first one didn't have a lot in, so I'm just going to do, I mean, it will level out in the cases. It won't stay that lumpy. It will level out. There's quite a few here with not much in. Ooh. I hope these taste as good as they look. Well, the last batch I did were gorgeous. They were really moist. And it's because of the natural yogurt that's in them, creating that moist texture. And we all know how I like it moist, don't we? Right, I think that's enough. Do I though? Do I really? Hasn't got much cake in there, has it? I think these are going to be quite tall. We don't mind that. Nice tall muffins. Cheeky. Now, I've got with me, I didn't do this last time, but I'm going to do it now. I've got with me some, I haven't got any brown sugar, so I'm going to use, let's get out of the way. I've got with me some light muscovado sugar. Now, you can use brown sugar, you can use, you know, any other sugar that you like, but this is all I kind of had in. So sprinkle a little bit on top of each muffin. So, who noticed that I'd stopped reading the instructions? So this will hopefully give the muffins a slight, you know, brown, crispy, sugary coating on them. I mean, add as much or as little as you like, really. It's up to you and your sweetness preference. It will caramelise in the oven. It'll just go nice and brown. Always have water. So, I'm going back to the instructions now. Sorry about the mess, hang on. I can't do that. I can't do it. I gotta clean. I can't have my batter all over my side. Get rid of it. I mean, that's just mess I can deal with later. Right. Get back to it now. Done that. Fold in the blueberries, divide the mixture between the muffin cases. Done that. Bake for 5 minutes and then reduce oven to 180. It's already on 180. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna, it says here 200 for 5 minutes and then 180 after that. But I'm going to do it for 180 the whole time because it worked fine last time. So, bake for 5 minutes, reduce oven to 180, blah blah blah. Oh, 160 fan, that makes sense. So 5 minutes, then 160. Dude, I'm not reading it, see? 160 after 5 minutes. Gas 4. Then bake for 15 to 18 minutes more until risen and golden, and a cocktail stick inserted into the centre comes out clean. Cool. In they go, to the centre of the oven for 5 minutes. Oh, the moment I've been waiting for. They're nice and cool. So they should have firmed up a bit now that they are nice and cool. So I'm gonna cut it open and try it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice and cooked. Oh, yes. Nice and moist. The blueberries are at the bottom, but that's okay. So nice. Really nice. So that was really delicious. Lovely and moist, and a nice crispy top because of the sugar. Look out for my carrot cake video, should be there, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. Take care, have a great week. See you soon.